Welcome back. We're looking out the Watkins Glen Skycam. Still a little bit of nice little fresh snow out there right now on the walks, but overall very much likely to be a little bit on the warm side today. So some of that snow down there likely to go away for a little bit as we can see temperatures get back up into those upper 30s. It's already there in Dansville at 39, 32 in Watkins Glen where we just looked. It's 29 in Corning, 30 for both Tioga and Mansfield. So you go further south, you're seeing just a little bit more cool air impacting the areas right now. Over towards Appalachian, sitting at 32. So some of us were right around that freezing mark, but we're likely to climb above it, but drop pretty far back down below it later on tonight. Here's that front pushing through parts of Ohio, starting to creep into western Pennsylvania and the far western portions of New York. You can see a little bit of rain and snow impacting Buffalo, mainly rain and snow now over parts of Cleveland and northwest PA. A lot more on the snowy side as we're expecting this to push through. By the time it gets here, a lot more warm air comes in, some sunshine is going to warm things up. We likely see things start out as snow, change over to rain, back to snow later tonight, but right now mainly just cloudy all across the area. Likely to see things get back up into the upper 30s, so certainly just a tad above average. 39 Montour Falls and Elmira, another 39 for Owego. A little bit cooler in Ithaca, 36. You head into Tioga County, see a 34 for Wellsboro and a 35 for Elkland. So that mid to upper range of the 30s, likely where we land today. Seeing some wind gusts, going to make it feel a little breezy out there, up to that 25-mile-per-hour range for gusts, but they don't stick around very long, calming down later on in the evening once we get that pass through. Light pickup going into the very late hours of tonight, but then going into tomorrow morning, you're in that 15-mile-per-hour range, so not nearly as impactful. But speaking of impactful, here's what we're looking at. Low pressure is going to bring down all this cold air. This Arctic jet is going to shift further south. And you can just see how deep these shades of purple are, how cold it is, especially in the interior. But look at how this air shifts down and heads right into our area. It's going to make it feel just frigid out there. And this is what I mean. You have these feels like temperatures, not the air temperature, but with the wind chill. Those are negative 20s on the map further out to the west. Negative 8 for Elmira, negative 13 for Erin. But it gets colder. But staying on that cold side going into Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, same deal. Just still dealing with those frigid conditions. But as for today, still sitting on those snow. It pushes through very light, not seeing too much in terms of accumulations. At most, you get maybe an inch over the next 2 days. But we're mainly looking at the prospect of that snow changing over to rain, back to snow later on today. Here's the accumulation map, what I'm saying, like really not too much going on over those next couple of days. You get maybe a half an inch if you're lucky, if you're hoping for a little bit more snow. Well, this is not the system that you're going to get it from. 39 is our landing spot today. Snow and rain, a mix of it as we go through the day. Wind gusts to 25 miles per hour. And the rest of the 7-day forecast, you're going to see a rapid drop in temperature over these next couple of days. Light snow remains possible for tomorrow and into Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Those lows down to the negatives to start the week. A little bit more sunshine comes around. We'll finally see a warm up by Thursday.